Hey guys, this is Katrina with IdeateTV, and I'm here with the creative artist Melissa. Hey Melissa, how's it going?
Hi, great.
So tell us kind of the inspiration behind all of your designs.
Sure, I have a series where I personify tea.
Yeah.
So I like English breakfast, jasmine, chamomile, and it started just for fun because I was taking a break from my project Above the Clouds, which is a graphic novel I've been working on for the past 5 years.
Okay, so why did you choose tea of all things?
Because I love tea. I love the whole process of making tea. It's just relaxing and
Yeah, and I've noticed it's really whimsical. Like your style is very whimsical. Is that kind of like your creative process as well? Is that?
Yeah, well, I really love shapes and how shapes fit together and weaving lines and a lot of influence from Alphonse Mucha, a lot of French posters.
Oh,
and
yes. Yeah. That's what it looks like. And how about like when you choose kind of like when you choose kind of like a character for each tea, what kind of inspires you and like?
Well, a lot of drinking of the tea, and then as I'm drinking the tea, it's like what feelings do I get when I have it. So for instance, I did a jasmine tea, and I think of, since it's a green tea, obviously a lot of greens, but I have her hair blue because I feel like it sort of balances. It's sort of hard to explain a feeling at times, but like a cool steel mixed with green.
Yeah, I think in the creative process, it's really interesting to learn how everyone kind of like puts that into paper.
Yeah. So yeah, just trying to get the feeling of each tea through color and through lines and through.
Okay, so how did all this start?
Oh, well, I always drew, and I got my BFA. And
Where?
Oh, at CSU Chico. So just a state school, and I just always drew, and then I always tried to tell an illustration or a story within my illustrations.
It's really pretty. It really is. And you said you were working on this like what, a 5-year?
Yeah, so I finished it, and I already ran the Kickstarter. It was really successful. I had over 1,000 backers.
Oh, that's really great. Yeah.
And now I'm doing a print run of it.
And why did it take like 5 years? Is that the process? I'm just really curious to know, like, was it kind of, like what journey was it like?
Well, it was my first comic project where I was teaching myself how to make a comic. So just through the learning experiences of like how do you put pages together, and then also it ended up being 288 pages. So
Of all of like your design, creative drawings?
all the pages together. Yeah. So it's based off of those 5 years, and then at one point I had a day job, so that kind of slowed it down, and then after a while I was able to kick the day job.
No, that's a lot, because as creative artists or artists, it really takes a lot of commitment to really push your passion, and so.
Oh yeah, it was definitely an experience to get to a point where the freelance and doing conventions was able to outweigh the day job.
Well, that's really inspiring, to be able to push that and keep doing what you do. Anything else that you kind of want to put out there in terms of like the future and the future of your drawings and your creativeness?
Oh, well, I want to take everything that I've learned from my graphic novel and just put it towards my next story and hopefully tell a better story and make a better comic. So
well, that's really cool. Thank you so much, Melissa. It's been a pleasure really knowing about your journey and your art and kind of balancing that as an artist myself. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much.
Absolutely. Again, this is Katrina with IdeateTV here at Wondercon. Cheers.